Welcome back. This is Nixon Muganda Ochara of the B4LIFE Institute. Now we are introducing you to the sitting room. It's a concept that we have developed to optimize how we actually do smart farming. And we have used the concept of pagoda. Pagoda is a concept that is mostly used by Japanese and Chinese when they are building their homes. They make the roofs of their homes to be this design. This design, how it helps us is to maximize the capture of rainwater, so that the water that you see here is completely water that has been captured from the rain. We have again a small miniature fish pond here, which is about 6 by 8 meters, and about 1.5 meters deep. And in terms of carrying capacity of the fingerlings, this fish pond can carry about 500 fish. Now we are calling it a sitting room for a reason. This was a house, an abandoned house. We just cut it across and turned it into a fish pond. Remember, the Luos, the Nilotic community that I told you lives here, have a practice in which they build houses that are called Simba. So before somebody builds their own homestead, they have to start with a smaller house, such as this. It is this that we turned into a fish pond. Now, you can also see that there are green plants there. In the water, we are rearing azolla. Azolla is fish feed. It is also chicken feed. And this is in an attempt to try and reduce the amount of feeds in terms of costs that we use to take care of the fish that you have in this fish pond. Again, across here, you will see that there is water flowing from from a tank, a filter tank. You will see the details are provided. So we are again emphasizing that because the fish needs clean water, you have to filter it. So the water that you see dripping there is water that has been cleaned and now is ready for the fish. Now, in this sitting room, this is also a classroom. It can sit at least 50 people when it is well organized. So we can have workshops here. We can have a complete classroom. You can see we have a whiteboard there. We also have a whiteboard for the lecturer or the tutor to use for teaching. At the far end, we also have a TV screen, so we can project in different places. And of course, we have the small signboard there calling this place the sitting room. We want to emphasize that there is a lot of space that can be used in homesteads for various things. And in different regions of the world, there are experts. In this area, for example, there are those who have retired in agriculture, there are those who are retired, they are engineers, and they still have the skill that they can share with the community. This sitting room has been designed this way so that it can be a community classroom to empower our community in different things, not only in smart farming, but inside, in this space here, we can also drain this water if we wanted to train people in engineering and actually place machines here to be demonstrated. We will also show you later on, we have the master mechanic who is here. We'll also show you that we can also train in motorcycle mechanics. Because again, because of the economic activity which has come about as a result of gold mining, many people have bought motorcycles, but they may not know how to take care of them well. So in this hub at the Pagoda Smart Farm, we are also training the youth not only how to use the motorcycles well, but also how to repair them. We'll have a micro lesson after this on how this is done. At the far end, we have a small banner where we indicate or we illustrate some of the things that we want to be able to do within the Pagoda Smart Farm. So I would like us to move there where we have the banner, and then I will introduce you to some of the staff within the Pagoda Smart Farm in terms of the contributions that they have made here. Let's not forget as well that at the Pagoda Smart Farm, because we are talking about water, we are also bottling water, and we are calling it Kalando water. Kalando comes from, the name of this area is Kalando, and it has its reason. The origin is that most of our ladies here used to be brown, all right? That's why it is called Kalando. And we said we don't want to lose that name, that ancestry that we have. And so we are naming our water Kalando water. Let us go to the banner so that we proceed with what we want to do. Welcome back. We are still at the sitting room. I wanted to point out a few things that you find at the Pagoda Smart Farm, which we have captured in this banner. You have seen the fish pond that we are building there. We also have a miniature fish pond here. So we'll be offering, we want it to be a marketplace or a platform where there will be aquaculture services. So wherever there is a hub where we build such a system, we'll provide aquaculture services to the community or whoever is interested. Now, because there's also food being reared here, it is expected that we should have a food kiosk where people can enjoy a meal. After all, we have a sitting area where people can enjoy a meal. I've talked about motorcycles. We have the master mechanic who is here. I'll not talk much about it. We'll go right to the class at the end where he will talk about his thing related to motorcycle mechanics. It's a fish market because we have a fish pond. Now we can also have small events. Where there is a workshop, we have classrooms, we have classes here. Some of them are sit-in classrooms, some of them are online classrooms. That's why we have these projection boards that you find all through. So events, workshops, can be a small conference of 150 people. Again, this area can be arranged to accommodate about 150 people. And within this network that we are developing, for example, just across the church is now building a guest house to support some of the activities that you will find around the B4LIFE Institute. So accommodation is also available. The church is building accommodation in terms of a guest house. And of course, we have to have internet services. Currently, we are using Starlink to be able to provide internet services. And our intention is to provide internet to the community. If we have 40 community members coming together, we'll be able to provide an internet hub for them to share that Starlink connection, so that it is not one individual who is shouldering the cost of the internet, but it is spread out across 40 people, so that the cost of the internet is much more affordable to our community members. So every hub, we want to ensure, and where a fish pond is built, we want to ensure that these services are being built. Now, a lot of what you see happening, you have seen the construction going on down there. All those are community members. So you'll find the plumber is from the community. You'll find those who provided construction of the fish pond, they are all community members. With us here also are some of those who have contributed to the construction of the Pagoda Smart Farm in different areas. I will start with the person who has been very instrumental in carpentry, doing any form of woodwork, carpentry work, and even the fencing that you've seen. We have a community member who has participated. I'm going to ask him to come up here so that he can introduce himself and say some of the things that he has done. And we are also encouraging people that these experts are also available to train you in their fields of expertise. Karibu, and welcome. Feel free to talk in the language that you feel comfortable in.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
I'm very happy. I'm Mr. Kennedy Ndege. I'm coming from this community. I'm a carpentry and joinery. So if you look how this pagoda sitting room is looking, I'm the one who made it. So we welcome each and everyone who feel to come and learn how to make these things we call timbers. Unaweza kuja ujifunze kutengeneza viti. This is a office table. I'm the one who make it. There are some inside there. So kuna ile kitu inaleta uhalifu. Kuna wale watu hawajaenda shule, kuna school dropout, wale wameacha shule. Unajua kuna hizi what we call polytechnics. They want what we call certificate, from certificate, and if you don't have it, hiyo ndio kitu sasa inaongeza uhalifu kwa area hii. Na sisi hii Pagoda Smart Farm imekaribisha kila mtu. We are teaching people using any language. What pojo jigidoluo dokisi koro ngata any school dropout, we welcome you all.
Okenge kunwa gidokisi mate.
Dokisi to koro madam biro wacho negi nikeche intendo mogusi lakini wote tumekaribisha.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir. I don't have much to say.
Yes. Thank you very much, Bwana Ndege. He's our master carpenter. You know, if we were in the university, we'll call him a professor of practice. So he'll be a professor of practice in the area of carpentry and joinery. Next, we want to call up here Collie, who can come and say what he's been able to do while he's here, and why he's interested in this in the Pagoda Smart Farm. Kamera kucho.
B4LIFE kae losit mang'eny. Koro gima kawacho mokwongo, dala kae wan dala. Oloso kitanda, oloso ino kata udigi tumari oloso kama ber. Nyaka disney gi oloso. Koro kwayo joma na oko manya konyo obi mondo opuonji tijni maler. Kidhi kacha sandwich mar gine kanyo oloso kanyo. Koro wan kalo oloso mang'eny. Koro kawuono agwelo kamano kuom welo biro mondo onewa. Tumeshukuru wageni wamekuja. Tumekaribisha nyumbani.
Macha lo stand miloso cha macha futa di.
Ano futa par.
Futa par. Loso gi chuma.
Chuma maloso ober. Ele futa par. Ochumi kama mora.
Okinya mbemo ng'ato piny koidho.
Okonya mbemo ng'ato piny.
Okay. Maybe wabro nyiso we picha kaka lada no chalo mondo umbe ung'e ane ka be onya mbemo ng'ato piny dong kamano.
Kama ler. Kata chuma gi. Kaloso kama ler.
Aber.
Koro akwa ng'ata moko oroko dala kae. B4LIFE.
Maka ng'ato biro ni mondo train welding tipuonjo maler.
Maler kabisa.
Okay. Pero kamano. That's another community member who has contributed. We would now like to call another community member, Nancy, if you can come and say your bit. Kama unaweza sema na eke gusi, we'll be very happy because we want to be inclusive to everybody. Karibu sana.
Hello. Kenomo Gusi. Nimewakaribisha B4LIFE Institute. Niko based on beauty and therapy. Ondevuen siore andon sikeroka Nyamira anywhere. Siogope kukuja, we have accommodations. We will offer you the accommodations as we continue. Vangina bali mutaraenda skulu ende yonsi. Karibu sana toro sia baga kabaito batuanje. Bana bali batarasoma. Abaiboli bali morocha abana nkabo. Bana baino batara somoni ambako reti school class 8 form 4 walete B4LIFE Institute. We are here to help.
Tumeshukuru. Sasa mmesikia hata mambo ya beauty therapy tunafanya, mambo ya saloon, mambo ya cosmetology. We are all ready for you to empower you in the different skills so that you are able to earn your money by being entrepreneurial. So actually what you're hearing is that we are encouraging people, the youth, to learn things that help them to make their own money. As we move towards the end, we now want to have a live class. This live class is about motorcycle mechanics. A short one, demonstration, which will be done by our master mechanic, John Ogutu. But for the demonstration of the motorcycle mechanics, it will be at that corner where he's standing next to the whiteboard, and there's a motorcycle there. He will do it practically for us for a very short time, and then we'll come to the end of this introduction of the B4LIFE Institute. Could we head there so that we see how motorcycles are now being made? Thank you very much, and let's continue to watch.
Kamano an nyinga John Ogutu. An pagoda ka an japuonj ma kalando motorcycle spares and repair. Wauso nyaka spares. Koro odiochieng' ma kawuono wada puonjore rwako drive set. Drive set en chain, sprocket rear and front. Kaka ma en front sprocket, be a rear sprocket, much driving chain. Drive chain. Front sprocket nigi 6 mm bolts ariyo matweyo front sprocket lock. Sprocket lock. Front sprockets iriembo gi drive shaft. Drive shaft no ero mawuok e engine to riembo front sprocket to ywayo rear sprocket. Fitting rear sprocket en gi bolts 4 ma gin 8 mm bolt kod sack clip. Sack clip make clutch hub. Clutch hub, onyalo bedo gi nying ma clutch hub, sprocket sitting, mano kama itweyo sprockets. Then obiro riembo tielo machien. Seche moriembo tielo machien, mano kao tires nyaka brake panel. E chain kanyo wan gi chain link. Chain link en mo connect chain mondo bed ni otwere ma ok ni ochot. Aya mano timore ni in case ni en loose to ka link no onge owuok tinyalo ng'iyo link machielo iketo. In fact, mano en driving set mo combine sprocket, front, rear sprockets and chain. Matin kamano, but tielo go te kaka giringo nitie bearings e kindgi. Penj momiyo bearings no miyo bedo smooth seche moringo. Paro ni kama gike no gi sani anyalo mana gombo yudo penj ka nitie.
Penj nyaka bedi nikech gimiwacho na jatelo ni nitiere bearing. Koro to ka pok isiemo to bearing ni en gi kar kanyo mobedo mondo mi oringe bearing no. Emomiyo adwani mondo penj. Nyisa ni bearing ni.
Bearings nitiere e iye ka. Kola ni ting'o bearing e iye. both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah.
And another one, Benika, Kusuma no.
Ma benitiere bearing to manitiere a drive shaft inside engine.
Oh, inside the engine.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Question, Marcial?
Iwacho maber ni mae en
Chain link.
chain link. Chain link ni sama opone ochot. Ni tim nao. Kini kama rach.
Kochot.
Eh.
Chain link kochot to nyaka idhir qualified person mong'eyo madhi connect ni chain by reducing and adjusting rear wheel obi mbele mondo chain obed mabor matin moyudo nafas mo connect go.
Kawinji.
Mor gi mano.
Moro gi mano.
Sawa, paro ni kamwa gikeno gi odiochieng' ma kawuono korka drive set watieko.
Bye.